How can you generate fantastic content that will get people interested in what you have to offer? I'll share two quick examples related, sort of related businesses to you here for a second. The first one is my insurance agent. His name is Larry McGlynn, independent insurance agent, and he has a blog called the Massachusetts Family Insurance Blog. A couple of times a month, sometimes once a week, he writes a blog post. We had a big hailstorm recently in the Boston area, so he did a blog post about roof damage fraud. There is all these unscrupulous contractors that are coming in who wanted to take advantage of people. He blogged about it so people could learn about it. I love this blog post. He did a blog post called Super Bowl, Super Party, Super Liability, talking about the liability of having a party to celebrate the Super Bowl. If your guests drink too much and leave, that you have liability. He's an insurance agent. What he told me is that much of our new business comes from word of mouth, and this gives a way for customers to share information about me. Larry's blog is very successful for him. On the web, you are what you publish. Larry is publishing great content. By the way, he also gets in front of the search engines by doing this. This is also a fun example. This is Mitch Jackson. Mitch Jackson is a lawyer. He's a lawyer in Southern California. He has a blog, he tweets, he does videos. It's so exciting that it's time to take off my jacket. And Mitch is killing it with his content. He's doing such a great job. So some people say to me, but David, we work in a regulated industry. I can't do the things you talk about because we have regulations against talking about the sorts of things you're saying, David. Well, no, that's not true. Yes, you have regulations. Yes, you have to be ethical. Yes, you should not talk about things, for example, of what your client's financial positions are, of course. But that doesn't mean you can't communicate. Nobody says you can't communicate. Same thing is true of lawyers. So Mitch creates YouTube videos and puts them on his website. Mitch has a blog, and one of the things in particular he does is a technique that I pioneered called newsjacking. We'll talk about newsjacking in a couple of minutes in more detail. Newsjacking is the art and science of injecting your ideas into a breaking news story. So when there's something going on in the news, Mitch does a blog post about it in real time. So for example, something happening in the NFL, Mitch will do something to talk about it. This generates really high search engine results for Mitch. And get this, he told me that clients come to us because of our content, and they've retained us as a result. He told me that he's had several $million-dollar settlements as the result of doing what I just talked about and creating this content. Those of you who know how lawyers earn their fees know that if he's made several $million-dollar verdicts, you know he's making a lot of money by doing this. And there is no question in my mind that, and you're going to see this orange slide a few more times today, there's no question in my mind that you can achieve a similar results. Why? Because I've seen it again and again and again. Mitch Jackson learned these ideas in a room like this one, hearing presentations like mine, and he achieved this result, and there's no question that you can achieve a similar result.